Good morning, everybody. Welcome to their Daily Market brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Thursday, and it's August 22nd. We do got a few economic news data today. This week's been pretty light, but today we get probably the bulk of it. As you can see here, we get the weekly jobs claims that comes out every Thursday. So last week it came in at 221,000, which is the week prior to. Forecast for this week, or again for last week, really is 215,000, and it came in at 209,000. So this is important primarily because this happens to be the week's reporting that's going to be part of the sample week, which the BLS will use as part of their jobs data on there. So with the lower number, of course, that could lead to a stronger jobs number coming out for the Bureau of Labor Statistics when they release their data the first part of September here for the month of August. Now we got a few data here for market PMI flash. We'll start with the manufacturing for the month of August. So the previous reporting was just on the hairline of contraction. So anything above 50 is expansion. Anything below that is contraction. And as you can see here, it just dipped into it. So in July it was at 50.4, and it dipped into contraction at 49.9 manufacturing. Services is now teetering on that, so we had a 53 in July, and now it's at 50.9. And then last but not least, we did get some good news here. Leading indicators for the month of July. In June, it was down 0.1%. However, in July, it had an uptick to 0.5%. So these are kind of gives us indicating economic for the next 6 months, basically. It kind of helps us out as to where the economy is going to be moving. So it should be okay for the next 6 months. But again, these are something we want to keep our eye on. Kind of, it's more of a projection type of indicator here. So, stock market is a little mixed. Dow is the only one that was actually in the positive territory so far this morning. All eyes are going to be on Jackson Hole. This is what's taking the attention for investors. Today's the first day of the meetings. Tomorrow will be especially important because about 10 in the morning, Fed Chair Powell will be speaking. So a lot of the Fed governors will be at this event in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. And again, Governor Powell will be, Fed Chief Powell rather, will be speaking tomorrow, and they want to hear what he has to say because a few things have changed since we had the last rate cut. Yesterday we had the FOMC minutes, and we want to see what his thoughts or insight is to where they might be going for the September meeting. Now, yesterday it did touch. It kind of went in and out inversion. So last week we had the 2-year and the 10-year inverted, and then apparently it kind of came out of it, but yesterday it kind of touched into inversion again. So this is important primarily because it's probably the best indicator of a foreseeable recession. So again, it's been kind of teetering on inverting and not inverting. So we'll have to kind of keep an eye on it, but not to be mistaken, that this is the sole purpose for a recession. It's just a signal of a recession when the 2-year exceeds that of the 10-year. So let's kind of jump ahead here, see how the bond market is playing out. Since I did this report, it's a little bit higher. We're up actually plus 2 basis points from where we left off yesterday. So because of that, East Coast, they may have had pricing a little bit worse, but today here on the West Coast, we'll have pricing will be about the same as where we left off yesterday because this is kind of rising a little bit further. So this is a little bit higher than what this report is indicating. Again, after I took this, it kind of crept up a little bit. So the markets are kind of moving a bit here. One of the good things is, as you can see here, is the 25-day moving average is moving up. So that's going to help give us an extra layer of support here. Let's take a look here. I'm sorry about that. The yields. Yields are trying to fight that resistance here, that ceiling, and it's been having a hard time. It's sitting right here about 1.59 range, or yeah, 1.59, 15. Yeah, I think about the 1.59 range here. So it's just sitting underneath the this line of resistance. So it was at 1.6, and then kind of dipped in 1.61. It's kind of dipped back down to about 1.59 here, just underneath there. So again, it's been trying to fight it. It's been holding, and mortgage rates are. So meanwhile, mortgage rates have been kind of maintaining its sideways pattern here. So tomorrow could be a pretty big day. So just be careful tomorrow because, again, Fed Chair Powell will be speaking, and what he says could really dictate the markets and move it one direction or the other. So be very cautious tomorrow if you are out there floating your interest rates. you're in a situation where you're buying or refinancing, just be a little cautious there. Uh, so that's pretty much a wrap. I am a loan officer, so if you guys are needing any assistance, pre-approvals, you need to buy or need financing to purchase or to refinance, please feel free to reach out. I'd love to be able to talk to you. I could be reached. Best way to reach me is direct message me, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. The company I work with, the CMG Financial, we do handle all 50 states. We cover all the loans out there from jumbo, conventional, FHA, VA, USDA, and we even have niche loans that some lenders do not have, especially the banks. So one specifically for real estate investors. So if you're a real estate investor, let's talk. We have bank statement programs that are especially great for self-employed borrowers who their tax returns just do not indicate them qualifying, but the bank statements will. And we got foreign national loans. Then we got a couple loan programs that are specific only for CMG clients, and that is the home all-in-one loan. Fantastic loan for those who are cash flow positive and want to make that pay off the mortgage much quicker and have more flexibility and save themselves thousands of dollars in their interest payments. Some recent ones I'm working on are for clients are having them pay off their mortgage, so zero balance at 5 to 7 years, and they're ranging from 141,000 in interest payments all the way up to $500,000 in interest payments for the life of the loan. This loan is again a very good product, and it's the only loan that's out there that gives you a principal first mortgage. So unlike the traditional mortgages where you have less than 5% of your payment going towards principal, this 100% of this goes towards it. And if you want more information, again, direct message me, we could talk. As for the Home Fund It, that's another great program. This is the Home Fund It. This is a program for down payment assistance. Good for all people who need down payment assistance, those who are looking, or even future homers. So if you want to be a future homer, like you're a college grad, but need to kind of establish yourself at work, let's talk. We can get you set up and get you on your way to getting that down payment started here. And this will be actually without any lifestyle changes to yourself. Again, if you guys went through a divorce or any life-changing altering situations where you're being displaced from your home, this can be a great program as well. So again, have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.